Did you know the Bluey show is a retelling of Bluey's childhood? This theory suggests that the whole show is an adult Bluey telling her childhood stories, perhaps to her own children. There is a ton of evidence to support this theory, and would certainly make for a heartfelt twist in the Bluey finale. One of the key elements that fuel this theory is the narrative style of the show. Each episode of Bluey typically starts with an adult perspective or situation, such as Bandit and Chili talking about a particular topic or problem they face as parents. The story then seamlessly transitions into a flashback to Bluey and Bingo's adventures as children. This narrative structure gives the impression that the episodes are being recounted from an adult's point of view. Throughout the series, Bandit and Chili often provide valuable life lessons and parenting advice to Bluey and Bingo during their adventures. The theory posits that these insights are not only intended for the child characters, but also for the benefit of the adult Bluey, who is narrating her childhood experiences and passing on the lessons she learned to her own children. Bluey is known for its heartwarming and wholesome portrayal of family life. The series celebrates the values of love, play, and the importance of spending quality time with family. If the show is indeed an adult Bluey reminiscing about her childhood, it would reinforce the idea that she holds those memories dear and wants to share them with her own kids, thereby reinforcing these family values. The emotional depth and resonance of the show are part of what makes it so popular with both children and adults. If Bluey is sharing her childhood stories with her own children, it adds an extra layer of sentimentality to the series. It suggests that the show is a way for her to connect with her children, just as it allows real-world parents and children to bond over the show. In many episodes, Bluey and Bingo ask their parents to tell them a story, which often leads to the parents recounting an adventure from their childhood. This storytelling format further supports the idea that the show's episodes are presented as anecdotes or stories being shared within the family. Throughout the series, there are numerous episodes that touch on themes of growing up, facing challenges, and learning important life lessons. This could be seen as adult Bluey imparting wisdom and experiences from her own childhood to help her children navigate similar challenges. The parents, Bandit and Chili, are portrayed as loving and caring figures who often play and engage in imaginative adventures with their children. Adult Bluey could be using her parents' examples as a model for her own parenting, as she remembers how her parents were always there for her when she was a child. Bluey includes subtle humor and references that might go over the heads of younger viewers, but would resonate with adults. These could be seen as moments when adult Bluey is interjecting her adult perspective into the storytelling for the benefit of older viewers who can appreciate the humor and references. Throughout the show, the character dynamics between Bluey and her parents remain consistent, with Bandit and Chili being supportive, loving, and involved parents. This could suggest that the adult Bluey is fondly remembering her parents in a specific way and maintaining that consistency in her storytelling. The show places a strong emphasis on the power of imagination and creativity. If Bluey is an adult's retelling of her childhood, it could underscore the idea that the imaginative play of her youth still holds great significance in her adult life as she passes those imaginative experiences on to her children. The series addresses many common challenges and experiences of parenthood, such as managing work and family life, dealing with sibling rivalry, and teaching valuable life lessons. Adult Bluey's storytelling could be seen as a way to make the show more relatable for parents, as they can connect with the parenting struggles and joys depicted in the show. Bluey has moments of triumph and moments of sadness. The theory that adult Bluey is sharing her past with her children could explain the emotional range of the series. As she reflects on her childhood, her stories may naturally encompass the highs and lows of growing up, parenting, and life in general. If Bluey is indeed a storytelling device used by adult Bluey, it highlights the idea of generational continuity and the passing down of family traditions, values, and stories from one generation to the next. This reinforces the importance of family bonds and the shared history that connects parents and children. Some fans have noted that the show's logo features a stylized image of Bluey looking up at a starry sky, which has been interpreted as a symbol of reflection, nostalgia, and storytelling. This could be seen as a visual cue that supports the theory that the series is about adult Bluey revisiting her past. Bluey is known for its portrayal of imaginative and playful adventures, often set in a world of make-believe. The theory that adult Bluey is telling her childhood stories to her own children could underscore the enduring power of play and imagination, encouraging her own kids to explore their creativity and have similar adventures. Throughout the series, both Bluey and her parents learn and grow through their adventures. The theory suggests that the stories are meant to convey not only the fun and memorable moments, but also the valuable lessons and personal development that took place during Bluey's childhood. The show occasionally includes references to adult life, such as work-related issues and relationships. These references might be included to make the storytelling more relatable for parents watching the show with their children, reinforcing the idea that Adult Bluey is sharing her experiences with fellow parents. Many of the episodes in Bluey do not have a specific time frame or era. This can give the impression that the stories are timeless and could be recounted by an adult Bluey to her own children, with the adventures taking place in a nostalgic, evergreen setting. Bluey excels at creating emotional connections with its viewers, both children and adults. If the show is indeed Adult Bluey's way of sharing her childhood with her own kids, it deepens the emotional resonance of the show and reinforces the idea that family stories and memories are precious. Throughout the series, you can see the Healer family engaging in various traditions, such as camping trips, picnics, and playing games together. If the show is a recounting of her childhood, Adult Bluey could be using these traditions as a way to emphasize the importance of family bonding and the significance of carrying on these traditions with her own children. In many episodes, Bandit and Chili's interactions with Bluey and Bingo reflect typical parent-child relationships and dynamics. These interactions could be seen as Adult Bluey's way of showing her children the strong bond she had with her own parents and how those relationships influenced her. In the show, Bluey and her younger sister, Bingo, often experience their adventures together. If Adult Bluey is telling these stories to her children, it could symbolize the strong sibling bond she cherishes and wants to instill in her own kids. The title Bluey is simply Bluey's name, which could also imply that the show is a personal narrative, almost like a memoir or autobiography, with the central character, Bluey, as the storyteller of her own experiences. Adult Bluey may find great joy in sharing her childhood adventures with her own children. Through storytelling, she gets to experience the wonder and excitement of her youth all over again, seeing it through the eyes of her kids. This not only allows her to reconnect with her own cherished memories, but also creates a sense of shared joy and bonding with her children. Bluey often features episodes where Bandit imparts important life lessons to his children. If the show is indeed Adult Bluey recounting her past, these episodes become a way for her to pass on the wisdom she received from her parents to her own children. It underscores the idea that parents play a crucial role in shaping their children's values and beliefs. The storytelling in Bluey can be likened to flipping through a family photo album. Each episode is like turning the pages of a cherished album that captures the essence of her childhood. Just as a family album holds a collection of precious moments and memories, the stories serve as a way for Adult Bluey to preserve and revisit her own family history with her children. Through storytelling, Adult Bluey is nurturing the bonds within her family. By sharing her own childhood experiences, she reinforces the idea that family is a source of support, love, and connection. Her stories serve as a reminder of the strength of family bonds and the joy of growing up together. Bluey includes subtle references to nostalgic elements from the past, like retro toys, music, and pop culture. These details create a bridge between the past and the present, emphasizing the continuity of traditions and memories across generations. Adult Bluey may include these references as a way of linking her own past to her children's lives. The characters of Bluey and Bingo visibly grow and mature throughout the series, learning from their experiences. In the context of the theory, this could symbolize Adult Bluey's desire to see her own children grow, learn, and develop just as she did during her own childhood. The stories emphasize the importance of personal growth and development. The episodes often highlight the influence of Bandit and Chili on Bluey and Bingo's adventures. If the show is Adult Bluey's retelling of her past, it underscores the pivotal role her parents played in shaping her childhood and her own parenting choices. She may use these stories to demonstrate the positive influence her parents had on her life. Throughout the series, Bluey and Bingo have friends like Rusty, Indy, and others who often join them in their imaginative adventures. In the context of the theory, these friends represent the camaraderie and friendships from Bluey's childhood. Sharing these stories with her own children highlights the importance of forming bonds and friendships with peers during childhood, just as she did. Bluey consistently showcases the magic and limitless potential of imaginative play. For Adult Bluey, this reflects the boundless creativity and wonder of her own childhood. By sharing these stories with her children, she encourages them to embrace the same magic and creativity in their own play, reinforcing the idea that play is a vital part of growing up. The Healer family consistently demonstrates values such as empathy, kindness, and perseverance. These family values are aspects of Adult Bluey's upbringing that she wants to pass down to her children. Her stories serve as a way of reinforcing reinforcing the importance of these values within her family, creating a sense of continuity and tradition. Similar to Bandit and Chili's role as teachers in the series, Adult Bluey may use storytelling as an educational tool for her own children. By recounting her own experiences, she teaches her children not only life lessons, but also the power of storytelling as a means of conveying wisdom and values. Many episodes of Bluey address everyday challenges and situations that children and parents commonly encounter, such as bedtime routines, sibling rivalry, and facing fears. In the context of the theory, these stories serve as a guide for her children, helping them navigate and understand similar challenges they may face. The emotional depth and relatability of Bluey are some of its most significant strengths. The theory that Adult Bluey is sharing her stories underscores the idea that the characters and situations are grounded in real experiences and feelings, creating a deeper emotional connection with the audience. It's as if the emotions are not only portrayed on the screen, but felt by the storyteller herself. Bluey consistently emphasizes the value of spending quality time with family. In this context, Adult Bluey uses her own memories as a reminder to herself and her audience of the importance of these shared moments with her children. These stories convey that family time is precious and should be cherished. The power of imagination and creativity is central to the show. Adult Bluey may be using her stories to encourage her children to explore their own imaginative worlds and embark on adventures, just as she did in her own childhood. These stories showcase the significance of nurturing creativity and the power of a child's imagination. By recounting her childhood stories to her children, Adult Bluey is bridging the generational gap and connecting her past with her present. This adds depth to the series, as it emphasizes the idea that family stories and memories are timeless. The stories are a way of passing down the family's legacy, ensuring that these cherished moments are shared and appreciated across generations. The show often features recurring settings, such as the creek, the park, and the beach. These locations may hold significant memories from Bluey's childhood, and by taking her children on adventures to these places in her storytelling, she's creating a bridge between her past and present. It's as if these locations become a canvas for her to paint her childhood experiences for her children to explore. The Healer family's traditions, like camping trips and barbecues, represent moments of togetherness. Adult Bluey may use these recurring family events as a way to underscore the importance of bonding and continuity. By telling her children stories set in these traditions, she reinforces the idea that family rituals are not only enjoyable but also integral to building lasting family bonds. The parenting approaches of Bandit and Chili often align with positive parenting principles. If the show is Adult Bluey sharing her past, it's as though she's highlighting these strategies as guidance for her own parenting journey. The stories may serve as a reminder of the positive parenting techniques she learned from her own parents and now applies to her own children. Bluey frequently addresses how characters deal with emotions, learn empathy, and express their feelings. By sharing these stories with her children, Adult Bluey might be teaching them about emotional intelligence, the value of empathy, and the importance of open communication. She's effectively passing down these essential life skills. Many episodes feature thrilling adventures and the excitement of discovery. Adult Bluey's storytelling can be seen as a way to ignite a sense of curiosity and wonder in her children, encouraging them to embrace life's adventures with enthusiasm and a thirst for exploration. Bluey doesn't shy away from depicting characters making mistakes and learning from them. If Adult Bluey is recounting her childhood, she's likely using these stories to convey that making mistakes is part of growing up. The key is to learn from these experiences and move forward, emphasizing resilience and personal growth. The show often features recurring toys and props that hold sentimental value for the characters, such as Bluey's backpack or Bingo's butterflies. Adult Bluey might use these symbols to connect her past to her children's lives. These objects become tangible links to her childhood, reinforcing the idea that cherished objects and memories are worth preserving and sharing. Sharing her childhood stories allows Adult Bluey to reflect on the circle of life. As she recounts her own experiences, she may be reminded that her parents did the same for her, and one day, her children may do the same for their own. The stories underscore the idea that life is a continuous journey, and family stories and legacies play a significant role in this journey. By sharing her childhood stories with her children, Adult Bluey is actively preserving the family legacy. She ensures that the experiences, values, and love passed down from her parents to her will continue to be a part of her family's identity. Her storytelling is a way to keep those family traditions and memories alive for the next generation. The show often presents Bandit and Chili as loving and caring parents, childhoods. Adult Bluey's storytelling might serve as a way to reflect on her parents' parenting style and how it influenced her. This can be seen as a homage to the positive impact her parents had on her upbringing. Storytelling is a central theme in Bluey. Through her storytelling, Adult Bluey may be emphasizing the power of stories in preserving family traditions, memories, and values. She teaches her children that storytelling is a way to connect with one's past and convey the wisdom and experiences of previous generations. Bluey often portrays imaginative adventures that defy reality. Adult Bluey's stories inspire her children to dream big, think creatively, and understand that life is full of possibilities. These adventures teach her children the value of embracing their imaginations and turning the ordinary into something extraordinary. Many episodes find the extraordinary in everyday activities, showing that simple moments can be transformed into exciting adventures. Adult Bluey is teaching her children that they don't need elaborate plans to have fun, that they can find magic and wonder in everyday life, fostering an appreciation for the little things. Bluey frequently portrays characters engaging in creative activities, such as drawing, music, and storytelling. Adult Bluey uses these stories to inspire her children's creative talents, encouraging them to explore their own artistic abilities and develop a love for creativity and imagination. It sends the message that creative expression is a valuable and enjoyable part of growing up. Many episodes of Bluey feature the characters facing challenges, obstacles, and disappointments. These stories are a way for Adult Bluey to emphasize the importance of resilience and problem solving. By recounting how her younger self tackled adversity, she teaches her children that it's okay to encounter setbacks and that they have the strength to overcome them, instilling a sense of resilience and determination. Certain episodes revolve around important milestones in a child's life, such as the first day of school or reaching a personal goal. By sharing these stories, Adult Bluey celebrates these milestones with her children, conveying the message that these moments are significant and worth commemorating. She encourages her own children to set goals and recognize their achievements. The show often portrays bedtime routines and stories. These stories represent the comfort and security of bedtime rituals. Adult Bluey's storytelling serves as a way to convey the warmth and connection that comes from bedtime stories and nighttime routines, teaching her children that these moments are not just about sleep but about creating lasting memories. The relationship between Bluey and Bingo as siblings is central to the show. By recounting their adventures, Adult Bluey illustrates the complexities, joys, and challenges of sibling relationships. She encourages her children to cherish and nurture their own sibling bonds, showing that the ups and downs are all part of growing up and growing together. The show occasionally features family vacations and trips. Adult Bluey uses these stories to reminisce about her own family vacations and the happiness of exploring new places together. By sharing these experiences with her children, she passes on the idea that family vacations create lasting memories and offer opportunities for adventure and togetherness. Storytelling can be a cherished cultural tradition in many families. By sharing her own stories, Adult Bluey celebrates and passes down the tradition of storytelling as a way to preserve family history, values, and cultural heritage. It underscores the idea that storytelling is not just about personal memories, but also about honoring cultural traditions and values. Bluey often portrays the characters facing various life situations, whether it's dealing with disappointments or celebrating successes. Adult Bluey uses these stories to teach her children about navigating the ups and downs of life. Her stories convey the importance of resilience, adaptability, and perseverance, inspiring her children to embrace the challenges and triumphs of life with confidence. The show frequently encourages outdoor play and exploration. The show's focus on nature and outdoor adventures could be Adult Bluey's way of instilling in her children a deep appreciation for the beauty of the natural world. Her stories emphasize the benefits of spending time outdoors, such as connecting with nature, staying active, and experiencing the wonders of the great outdoors. Adult Bluey's storytelling may highlight the strong bond between different generations within the family, including grandparents, parents, and children. These stories underscore the idea that each generation contributes to the family's unique dynamics and plays a vital role in shaping the family's history. The wisdom and experiences of older family members are valued and passed down to the younger ones. Some episodes in Bluey touch on the dreams and aspirations of the child characters. These stories can serve as a way to remind her children about the importance of having dreams, setting goals, and working towards them. By sharing her own childhood dreams, she encourages her children to embrace their aspirations and pursue their passions. The show occasionally features cultural traditions and celebrations. These episodes are an opportunity to introduce her children to their cultural heritage and teach them about the significance of these traditions in their family's history. It underscores the idea that cultural traditions are an integral part of the family's identity and should be celebrated and preserved. The show revolves around the characters working together on projects or chores. These stories can be a means to teach her children about the value of hard work, cooperation, and taking responsibility for their tasks. She emphasizes that working as a team and contributing to the family's shared responsibilities is an essential part of growing up and being a responsible family member. Bluey itself can be seen as a portrayal of the power of family stories. By sharing her own childhood experiences with her children, she demonstrates the value of family stories in preserving the family's history and teaching important life lessons. The series serves as a reminder that storytelling is a cherished tradition within the family, allowing the past to connect with the present and imparting values, experiences, and wisdom across generations. To know more about Bluey, check out this video.